I know I do a shop my stash every month and I go through my makeup collection and pull out some things that I want to use in the month, and some people might think that this is a very similar thing to that, and it kind of is. But in my everyday makeup drawer series, I'm always thinking about what I want to project pan. I'm always thinking about how will that kind of implement in my project panning life and in my project panning journey. Today, I don't care about any of that. Today, I am not thinking about project panning. Today is all about packing a makeup bag that I love for the 2 weeks that I have away from the studio over Christmas. This is going to be just makeup that I love. Nothing to do with panning, nothing to do with, oh, I've got to use this, I've got to use that. I'm giving myself a full-on project panning break because I need it. And honestly, I'm so excited to just leave the studio for 2 weeks and use whatever the hell I want on my face. It's gonna be bliss. But just before we do jump into the video, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe. I upload every single day here on my channel, not just for Vlogmas, but for every single day of the year, and I'm so excited to continue that into 2025. So here I am in my base drawer. You can see there's a lot of things. First off, I'm obviously gonna pull out the kind of necessities. So I have my Urban Decay Primer Potion, my Duo Lash Glue, and my mascara. We cannot forget those things. They have to be in here, otherwise I'm a little bit screwed. So let's start with foundations. These are my foundations. Let me give you a better look. Here we go. Foundations and concealers are in this shot. Now, I recently, it was a whole ordeal. I went away from the studio and I thought I'd packed this, which was my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Foundation. I did not. I accidentally packed this, which was my IRL filter. Now, I don't like this, and I had a date. Yeah, I went on a date with a foundation that I hated, so I'm going to pull this one, the actual genuine real one that I want this time. This is really, really nice. It is a really nice hydrating formula. I really, really do enjoy it, so I'm going to take this, and I might take another as well. Should I? I'm going to pop that up because that is going to leak. I'm tempted to take another one. I might take this as well, or maybe this. No, because I'm gonna try and pan this next year, so I'm gonna do this one. This is my Be Perfect Chroma Cover Foundation, and I've really been loving this recently. I have been working on it in a project, but it's not one of those products that I'm like, oh my god, I hate this. I'm just using this to use this. I genuinely do really enjoy this, so I'm gonna take that one as well. And I think 2 foundations for 2 weeks is more than enough there. For concealers, now I don't really know how to play this because I've been using this to death recently. This is my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. So my first instinct is to pull this. However, do I want to give something else a bit of time to shine? I might pull this just for like any blemishes that I get. This is my NYX Fix Stick. I love this on blemishes, not so much under the eyes. It is a little bit too dry for the under the eyes. So this for like blemishes, spot concealing, I'll take that. But you know what? I really like this concealer, so I'm gonna take that one as well. Why not? I like it, I enjoy it. It's all well and good. Okay, this is the other side of the drawer. This is all my powders, a little bit less of a flattering angle here. So I would take this. This is my Too Faced Born This Way press powder, but I mean, that's all I have left. So I really don't want to take this for 2 weeks because it will not last 2 weeks at all. So I'm going to pop that back. As much as I want to finish that, I will not. And then I might take this. This is my SheGlam Insta Ready powder. I do have a pan on this. However, a part of me is like, do I want to do that? Because I'm going to try and finish this in the next year. So do I want to just give myself a complete break? But then I'm like, I haven't used this in ages. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to bring this because I've not used it in so long. And, you know, it would be nice to get a head start on it. I know I'm not thinking about project panning right now, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to use that. And I mean, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to bring my Huda loose powder. I do use a pressed and a loose powder every single day. This loose powder is finished, so can't use that. So Huda it is. All right, so now it's time to look at my cheek drawer. You can see there's a hell of a lot of stuff in here. And I have really, really loved recently just using whatever the hell I want. I used this recently, which is my Colourpop Flirt Alert. I will update you in my, what was it called? Declutter series. Oh my god, I've said it so many times, you'd think I'd know. I swatched this and it swatched really, really badly. It was like not looking good. However, when I used this on my face, it was looking great. So I don't know why it just swatched bad. I'm not sure. I've also been using this a hell of a lot. This is my Kind bronzer, and can you see the waffle pan right there in the corner? I'm so excited to hit pan on that, but that will be a 2025 thing, I think. Okay, let's go through and think of what we want to use. A part of me wants to pull this. This is my Buttermelt bronzer from NYX. This is slightly rosy toned, so I'll probably pull in another thing. I'm thinking 2 products each. 2 bronzers, 2 blushes, 2 highlights, 2 eyeshadow palette, you know. This has been in my collection for a while. I've used it quite a few times, but not as much as I would like to. So I think this is going to be the perfect time. Also, it is very, very light. So I think the winter and over Christmas is like the perfect time to use that. So that is more of a rosy bronzer. So I think I'm going to pull in more of a yellow bronzer as well. I mean, I would have pulled this as well. This is my Anastasia Tawny bronzer, but this is also very, very rosy. I'm trying to do this one-handed and it's not working very well. This is a really nice bronzer, but I think it's too similar. It is darker, but it's the same undertone. So you know what? I might pull this. This is my Fenty. This is the Fenty Caramel Cutie bronzer, and seeing Angelica Nyqvist's bronzer cheek declutter has really inspired me to pull this. The focus keeps coming down here for some reason. I'm not sure why, but this is really, really nice. And yeah, Angelica has inspired me to pull this out. It's definitely a lot more yellow tone, so it will contrast that NYX one really, really well. And yeah, give me a little bit of a different look. I don't know how I'm going to cope with such a minimalist makeup collection for so long. Like, it is a little bit scary, to be honest. Right, blush. Oof, this is going to be really difficult. I did take this home over the last weekend. Again, it's focusing not on what I want it to be focused on. This is my MAC Peaches blush. I've used this quite a few times over the past few weeks, to be honest. So I'm not going to bring it home, I don't think. Maybe I will, actually. You know what? Yeah, I will. I'll bring this back home with me. This is a really, really nice neutral classic blush. It is kind of one of those shades that goes with anything. It is quite bright and warm tone, so maybe I'll pull in a bit of a cool tone option as well. I know one of these Odens Eye blushes is super cool toned. Yeah, this is the shade Lilac Mist, and as you can see, very, very different from Peaches. So if I'm going for more of a cool tone look, I think this will be amazing to pull as well. So yeah, those are my 2 blush options for over Christmas. Let's put those all back. Now highlight. Ooh, what do I want to do? I mean, I've got to pull this. This is such a perfect product for Christmas. This is the Kimchi Pearl Gone Wild, and it is a blue to purple iridescent duochrome highlighter. I love this as a highlight. I love this as an eyeshadow, and I mean, it's blue, so it's perfect for this time of year. So that is a fun highlighter. So now let's have like a business, you know, highlighter. And you know what? I think I might take Cookie. I have used Cookie quite a lot recently, and I really, really like it. I might try and expand this pan. I know that it's not meant to be project banning. Can you stop focusing here? What is it about here that is so interesting? But yeah, Cookie is such a classic, and I've really missed using it. I've not used this in so long, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. That's what I love. I love just using things I've not been able to use in forever. Oh, it's such a nice feeling. Okay, let's go on to eyeshadow palettes. Okay, this is my palette stash. There's a hell of a lot and I'm so excited. So the one that I already knew that I wanted to use is this one. This is the Beauty Bay Botanical and I freaking love this thing. I've really neglected it over the past few months, so you know what? It's time to change that because this is such a gorgeous palette. These cool tones are amazing for the winter and I'm so excited. I think this is going to be like my everyday kind of palette. I'm going to pull in another one for like fun things, but I'm really excited. I really want to play with these super cool tone shades like down here. This quad is going to be amazing and I'm really excited. I do have some pop of color in here, but this is mainly like an earthy neutral and I'm just so unbelievably excited. I'm gonna absolutely love playing with that. I have actually, I'm not gonna pull this in, but just like to update you guys, I have actually been using this a fair amount. I have slagged this off on my channel so many times. Since I changed the duochrome in here, again, I'm trying to do this one-handed and it's, there we go, it worked. This has actually been pretty good. I know, I never thought I'd say that. This has been okay. It's like an everyday kind of palette. I used this 2 times, I think, and I've really liked it. Oh my god, I nearly dug my nail into it. So there we go. That's a bit of a redemption. I've also, a little update. I know this is like not the point of this video, but I realized that now that I have the opportunity to just use whatever I want, I've been playing with things that I've been not sure about for the longest time. I used this the other day just as like a neutral look, and I used this shade in the inner corner, which is like a blue, like white kind of shade, and I really liked this one as well. So I'm really happy that I have given myself some time to really delve into my collection and use things that maybe I don't often use, because yeah, I've been opening up a whole new world for myself, can't lie. Okay, let me think. What else do I want to take home with me? You know what? A part of me wants to take this. This is the Shall We Deathless Spirit, and it is the teeny tiniest little thing, but it is so cute. So, you know what? This is not going to take up much room. I'm going to use that. And you know what? I know this was in my everyday makeup drawer for this round, but I've only done one look with it, and I really want to do more. This is the Odens Eye Christmas Eve palette, and I mean, very fitting for the time of year. Christmas Eve palette. I'm going to take this. If I'm not going to use it now, I never will. So I'm going to take that one as well. I could go on forever and pull a million more, but that is it. I'm determined. I'm not going to be dragging a suitcase home with me. That is it. I don't often go in this drawer for shop my stashes, but I think because today is like a, you know, we're going for a while. I'm not going to be back here for a while. I won't have access to any of it. I mean, I could come back during my Christmas break, but I don't really want to do that. I'm going to bring Drip Drip. This is such a Christmas classic. It is a really nice kind of white glitter. It's not really got a base to it, and I love it so much for Christmas. So I'm going to bring that. Do I want to bring like a glitter? Oh, I don't think I will, just because it is really like, I'm not going to be doing super intense makeup looks, I don't think. I might bring these two though. These two are stunning. These are the two 7 Wonders eyeshadows from the Pastel Roses. They're in the shade Oasis and Celestial Glow. Of course, the two like bluey shades. So I'm going to bring those two as well. And I think that's going to be it for single eyeshadows, because I know myself. I will bring a bunch and then just not use it. Maybe actually Ritz. Colourpop Ritz. She's coming. Right, that's it. Close the door quick. And then here we have my lip products. So, I don't really know what I want to bring, to be honest. I think, well, I know I want to pull this. This is my Beauty Bay Tinted Lip Balm in Coconut and Vanilla. And it is a really nice neutral shade. It's nothing too crazy, and just for like an everyday classic look, this is perfect. So I've been loving that recently. I'm gonna bring that. This is a really, really nice like nude, but also a little bit glossy, and it's a little bit browner. So I'm gonna pull that one, and maybe Anastasia. This is a little bit more of a pinky nude. This is in the shade Praline. And yeah, it's a little bit more pinky. So I'm going to pull this one as well. I'm not going to pull any of my Colourpop lippy sticks. I was going to, but this year is all about lippy sticks. Well, 2025 is all about lippy sticks. So I'm going to leave them there. Actually, another one. I'm going to pull in another one. This is my Sleek Lip Shot. And this is a really nice, like festive, not quite red. So I'm going to pull this as well. Oh, let's do some eyeliners. So I'm going to pull, this classic liquid. I'm obviously going to bring my black because those two are like my go-tos. I'm going to bring my two blues, Prance and Caution. And I don't know, maybe like this green could go with some things. Maybe the Botanical. If I do like a greeny look, and also actually thinking of the Botanical, Charmer. That's a lot of eyeliners, but I'd rather have too many than too little. And that is it. This is this little shop my stash. I'm so happy with the things that I've decided to bring with me. I'm really excited to just not focus on anything project panning, just go in and use makeup for the sake of using makeup, and it is going to be amazing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.